Hello there, viewer. Welcome back to some more Let's Play The Legend of Grimrock 2. In the last episode, we explored what I'm guessing is, aside from this small chamber here, the totality of the archives. Having finished exploring the lexiconary, getting some figurines and placing them within some of these alcoves in order to... Actually, what did we require there? I can't remember now what we picked up here, but for some reason I think it was very important. Oh, it was a scroll, right? We got this, I believe, for that. And this is the translation we need in order to gain access to these two chambers, and also an area that we had left earlier in Twigroot Forest. A heads up that I'm going to talk a little bit about our adventurers before we get going, and in particular I want to correct the record for poor Aglea of Metri, since I got her backstory a bit wrong during one of my summaries, or probably multiples of my summaries over the past few parts, given that I've recorded the past 9 videos for Legend of Grimrock over 2 days or so. So, if you don't care, and you just want to go ahead and just get to where we go ahead and begin stepping on pressure plates, I'll make sure to segment this bit off. But otherwise, here we go, because I want to, oh my goodness, I want to correct this. So, Belduke, I am so sorry. For some reason, I don't know why I thought that she was a leader, and I had been under the impression that her tribe, or her particular tone, is what made her discriminated against. So, Belduke wants to correct me and mention that Aglea wasn't discriminated against for her fur color, but for her martial prowess. Let me read the comment exactly. So, she wasn't discriminated against for her fur color. It is expected she has martial prowess. What can I say? The Minotaurs, like Greeks, were huge fatalists. And like fatalists, they all try to figure out their own future. Okay, so what Belduke I think is hitting at there, Belduke, you can correct me if I'm wrong, is that they want to try to make sure that nothing bad's going to happen to them, or maybe they can steer their future in some sort of certain direction, as it were. Okay, let's go with that. And this would also mean that I was under the impression that the tone of her skin color, that several other Minotaurs share this aspect of her, and thus they were treated a certain way because they are very powerful, but they're cursed of some sort, or bring some sort of curse to the Minotaurs, or it is believed that that would occur eventually with their continued existence in that culture. But sounds like I'm incorrect about that, about that being their fur, their tone color itself. It's just that these tend to do better in combat, and it's their combat prowess which makes them feared, rather than their the look of them. Belduke continues with, so she really wasn't discriminated against everyone. So she really wasn't discriminated against. Everyone got their future read. Her tribe wasn't killed per way. They joined a losing war they were horribly misinformed of. They surrendered and... Oh, okay, I see. And tried to get out of it before their master, but lost their freedom and were sold into slavery and were separated to prevent a slave rebellion. Her tribe wasn't killed per way. Per way. It makes it sound as if they... Her tribe wasn't singled out and killed. They joined a war or a battle to prove something and or to help. I was under the impression that they helped their Minotaur allies fend off some sort of enemy, and then they were betrayed by the other tribes. But this sounds like things went against them. They joined a losing battle. They tried to surrender to avoid losing everyone, and instead they were captured. sold into slavery, and then others like her, were separated into different slave ships and sent off to different people as sold slaves in order to keep them all from rising up against their captives. Captors is what I'm getting the impression of. Beldu continues with, at no point was Aglaia a leader of her tribe, just a competent warrior within it, and a respected member of it. Gotcha. I thought she was the leader. I have no clue why I read this, or I thought I read this in your comment either, Belduk, so I apologize. Kind of like a cross between a Jarl's Thane and a nice, relatively, grandmother. She wouldn't say no to party leader if she feels no one else is stepping up, though. Gotcha. So, the impression I get from our other characters is that none of them are actually leaders at all. I got the impression that the Bestis is kind of like an accidental hero of sorts. He's managed to survive several things by accident, or by luck, or by his faith. But I don't think he was the leader of his group. Padden Fane is definitely not a leader. He was also a captive, or at least that's what we're playing. That's the story we come up with for him. And Zifnab seems like he is he might have knowledge about what's going on, but he's a bit whimsical, and thus probably not the best leader. And if Aglaia was in the military, then I would imagine that the hierarchy there, the sense of order, purpose, the way orders are carried out, the chain of command, is something that works very well for most armies. And so she would probably have tried to help this group act as such. And I like to imagine that's because of such that we have survived some of the encounters that we have. So I'm hoping that you didn't mind that we did indeed make her the group leader, the party leader, as it were. And two more things before we get going. So we're going to do a small summary, once again, of the characters, because now I feel obligated to do that now that I started that. And while I'm just clicking on characters to show off their equipment and their skills and stats, I'll quickly mention that why I do the introductions the way I do. And by that I mean the first like 30 seconds or so of these videos, or any video that I record for my channel. I grew up in the 80s, and during this time, well, technically the 70s, but the 80s is really where I did most of my growing up. I was a baby for some parts of the 70s. In any case, the cartoons there all had their introduction music with a small video showing off what you were about to watch. I feel obligated to do that for all the games I play, too. These days, I mean, I guess it's how do I describe this? I like ensuring that you viewers know that we're playing this game, and I want the game to be the highlight that we have, and I'm the narrator or the backdrop for it, as opposed to, and I've talked about this sort of thing before, as opposed to me being the reason why you're here and the game being the backdrop. But it's a combination of both, isn't it? It really is. Hasn't sunk into me yet that that's the case. But I record those introductions because of the old, like, G.I. Joe or the Mask or Spiral Zone introductions with their awesome music and getting you ready and pumped up to see what's going to happen next. And so I try to do that for all the games I play and show off the title screen along with some music that they play during there before we get going. Getting the amount of time correct that we do that sort of thing can be a little tricky, because I don't want to make it like 2 minutes long, but I think it's working out for us so far. I hope it is, and I hope it's entertaining enough that you guys don't mind a small 25-second or so intro. Okay, so now with all that said, if you skipped ahead to this part, hello! Let's go ahead and begin stepping on pressure plates. Actually, we'll talk a little bit about this first, before we step on the pressure plates. The note that we have. After examining it for a little bit, Zifnab easily understands what this means. R means to the left. T, oh sorry, is that right? Yes. T means to the right. U means forward. Lam means backwards. The E itself means 1, and Na means 2. With this knowledge, we understand how to move about in this room to open these doors, assuming that this spot we're on and facing in this direction is the proper way to start this. Alternatively, I suppose this could be a compass instead. The U, Lam, R, and Te, standing for west. West would be R, north would be U, because that does kind of match this. If I look at the map, we're now facing west, which would be R to start, if the first thing says R. Anyway, let me show you this, because I did practice this last night. To enter the archives, we need to go, I believe, forward 2 spots, left once, right 2 spots, back once, left 2 spots. So, here we go. Once the door is open, it should remain open. And let's see what we did that little puzzle for. A letter. Dear visitor, you made it this far already? Splendid! Sealed in this vault are the fragments of a tale that tells of a pilgrim from Zaphi. My father passed the story to me, and now it is my time to pass it forward. The Island Master. Then he looked at the path leading to the burning hot sun he called home. He began traveling towards the frozen tundras. The sun was setting. Finally, the Star of the North came to lead the way, and he continued walking along the path. We also get another crystal flower. So, a hint as to the directions we need to move this. I don't actually remember this very well, so we'll go back to the cemetery and give the block several pushes. But first, what about the storage? My recollection of this puzzle is that we will never find anything that hints as to what Pala or Fam or Co mean. Those don't exist, so we have to kind of piece it together. I think, however, that the way this works is that... Let's see if I can get this right. Oh, man. Okay. I think... Oh, I don't... I think Pala means turn in a certain direction, and Fam or Lamb mean the same, and then Fam or Lamb, whichever one isn't turn, is move backwards. So... I did practice this a bit last night, so I know what to do. So let's give... So, we'll just do it, I suppose. Right... once. Forward twice. Turn left. Forward twice. Turn left twice. Strafe left once. Turn right 3 times? Nope. Oh, yes, and then back 3 times. You can kind of puzzle it out like I did. I spent about another... viewer, I'm sorry. I got to bed around 2 in the morning. Trying to get this one solved. You can kind of figure it out based on what you're capable of doing. The real hint here is ko. It's obvious that na and e mean a number of a unit to move, how much to move. So ko, when followed by 1, is another number, and it's not likely to be 0, so this leaves you with a higher number than 2. 3 is a good one to start with. When you end here, your choices are move back 3 spaces and then turn 3 spaces, which makes no sense because that doesn't do anything new, or turn 3 spaces here and then back 3 spaces, which does indeed work. We get 2 lockpicks. A Dragon Breath revolver. We are not using pistols, so we will just leave that here. And a strength potion. I'm going to give this one to Padden Fane. Or to Debestus, I think. You know what? Let's give it to Debestus. 1 more point of damage, and most importantly, it increases his carry weight just a little bit more. We're doing good damage on Aglaya at the moment, so I don't think we need more strength on her quite yet. Yeah, strength 33 as well. Now that we've completed this, I guess I'll mark this as searched. This as well. And let's go back upstairs. We want to see if we can open the gate to the cemetery. And I would also like to go back to Twigroot Forest and take a peek at that note, the sign we saw earlier. I think we'll start with the sign. Oh my goodness, and there was a scroll right there this whole time. I completely forgot these scrolls were there. Sorry, everyone. I made us go all the way back to Twigroot for a scroll. Oh, wrong way. Wait, is that, where was it? No, that's the right way. Okay. I keep thinking I'm walking into... Oh crap, where am I? I keep thinking I'm walking into this from the northern side. Yeah, part 3 went up today on my YouTube channel. Monday, July 17th, I think. Alright. Let's see. We will... I think we'll go to Twigroot first. Oh no. Okay. Nope. We're probably we're not going there first. Or maybe we can. I don't think we can do this. Can we cast Lightning Bolt? I don't remember what it is. That is a wind elemental. Wind elementals deal magic damage. Oh wow, and we heal them with air, lightning apparently. Okay, we're just gonna run. Alright, so it's a good thing we didn't use lightning bolt. My recollection of them is that they can... They can only be hurt by a dispel spell. And I don't know what that is. We'll try using fire bolts. And, fireballs on them. Oops, it would help them if we hit them. Yeah, no damage. So we cannot hurt them. I don't remember what this spell is. We might not have the mana. We might not have the capability of actually casting it at the moment. We might need another point in concentration. I don't think we do. I think 3 might be enough, but I don't remember what it is. And we haven't learned it. And I don't remember what each of these symbols mean, other than, I think... fire, air, earth, water. Group? Item? No, this is item. Is this spell a water spell? It might be. Okay, we can try to avoid them, but it will be tricky trying to maneuver around in the Forgotten River at the moment. So let's go here first while we think about how to deal with those air elementals. Or wind elementals. So, we are currently facing east. He began traveling towards the frozen tundras, which would be to the north. The sun was setting. The sun sets in the west. Then he looked at the path to the burning hot desert he called home. We don't see a desert. It might be south. Finally, the Star of the North came to lead the way. And he continued walking along the path. I love it when I get it right. I swear to you as well, viewer, and you only have my word to take for it. I didn't look up this. So this is, that's pretty good when I can actually solve this puzzle. I don't know if we're ready for the graveyard. But I would like to find the face that was alluded to, because I would like to finish Sleep Island or get some more of it done. So we'll let it be known I have not stepped into the cemetery. Twiggins aren't really that dangerous. Urhep, the master carpenter, rests here. Haro, the scribe, the esteemed writer of the annuals of Theron the 1st through 7th. I think there's a hidden chest here between these two graves. but I don't know that for sure. And we are playing with the that house rule where Tim doesn't dig everywhere, only when where he's told to dig. Checking healing potions. We can probably afford to make another. 2 arrows. We don't really need to worry about arrows. Lotaeri, Munmunfar, a slave from Uttermost, a blacksmith like no other. Might be a hint that there's something under here we could use, maybe a hammer of some sort. A fish and a shovel. I don't like hearing a sound. Actually, I like hearing sounds. I very much like hearing sounds. They warn me about something that might be sneaking up on us. But I'm nervous when I hear sounds, because I don't know what that sound is. Oh no. I'm gonna deal with this one first because we started with this one. We have another. We have... Wow. You're just a treant. So we can kill you quickly. We will want to deal with those enemies. And now we're no longer pinned between two sides of them. Holy crap! Paddon! 268 damage! Oh god, that was 190 or so from Aglaya too. Hey, excellent work, guys. Holy crap. And it's good. Wow, and I made some healing potions that we just needed to use those too. Nice little ambush on their part. So, our sword no longer has any points of no charges in it. It still does fire damage, and we can recharge it with my charging crystal. But we also have another longsword up there. If we can find a gold key, maybe we can take it, and it might be better than that bone sword. It might be a better use than our longsword or recharging the fire blade. So I'll just hold on to this uncharged fire blade at the moment. I feel like we should dig here. And there's a shovel right here, so why not dig here? Okay, nothing there. I think an hour of in-game time passes while you're doing such. Gotta dig deep and greedily. I don't see what this is doing. Oh. Okay, I get it. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. We gotta be faster than that. I need to split the throwing items up to several different people. I wonder how the clouds are kept here. Although maybe it's smoke instead of actual cloud cover and fog? I would prefer those to remain depressed, so we'll just sacrifice some darts. Actually, that's dumb. If we're going to sacrifice something, we should sacrifice the pellets. That's what we brought them for. We're never using a pistol. Or firearms. Firearms is... I'll be honest, guys. Firearms in the game was awful. I didn't like it. I didn't like the skill very much. I wonder if one of the mods fixed it. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that. Many hit points on these undead. Oh, thank goodness we did not destroy those pots. That stopped at least one more from clawing at us. Ronar Riddle. Hollowed woods of Arn Awin claimed another victim. Remaining puzzles designed by him were lost in the burned library of Ormond. That feels like itself a puzzle. What does this... If there is any hint here, I don't... any puzzle hidden in this writing, I don't see it. Every night, the Silent One sees something. Look where he looks, and be patient. A recipe. Necromancer's potion. 2 black moss. I believe that's a resurrection potion. And it also requires alchemy level 5 to make it. I see no secrets. Let's then go back to Sleet Island and see if it's nighttime, because we have no clue what it is here. The sky is hidden. Okay, still night. Alright guys, so I remember what happens here, but I don't know when it happens. So I'm just going to stay here, and I'm going to cut the recording, and I'll try to come back if something occurs. Oh, well, we see it right here. The trickster. Jerk! Good thing we didn't throw anything into him. Well, we made it to actually the island, so let's, well, actually, let's look around first. Oh! Is this the entrance to the sunken dungeon? I wonder. I bet you it is. Oh, Venom Fang. 2 light weapons, and Bite requires 1 earth magic and 3 light weapons. We don't have any characters that's going to be able to use this, so we'll just go ahead and leave it there. I think Bite, it heals you? A tooth from a Venom Fang lizard is attached to a pole, which makes for a simple but effective weapon. Oh, I guess it actually poisons an enemy. Would be neat for Patton to use it, but we're using heavy weapons with them. There have been too many ambushes recently for me to suspect that there's not going to be another here. Besides, I know there's one viewer. So I think I want to see if I've... Is this... I don't remember what invisibility is. 2 more attempts. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's that, so we probably don't have the affinity to cast it at the moment. Yeah, I'm positive this is... That is invisibility. Okay, so we probably need 4 air magic, I'm guessing, to cast it. Darn me, not holding on to all those scrolls. I could look it up on the internet, but I'll do that off screen. Let's go ahead and head in. Frost shield. Let's search around on the ground here first. Okay, nothing here. This is the elemental shrine of water. Water is the rune of willpower and frost. Southeast is whence the forces of water are strongest. O thee seeker of the hidden shrine, only by standing in the place with perfect elemental equilibrium shalt thou summon forth the gate to the hidden one. Bring forth 4 power gems to fuse them into the essence of the element. Not all the gems lay under the skies. Some of them are buried deep underground. Oh, we only have 4. Did we miss one? I hope we didn't. So we can't do this yet. Well, maybe there's one down the stairs. Nope. Or if there, oh, sorry, well, there might be, but not immediately down there. So, that was dumb. I should have cast light on with whatchamacallit instead, because he has. By whatchamacallit, I mean Zifnab. Because he has much more energy. Now I'm going to feel compelled to wait here a little bit to recover some of our energy. Okay, well, we have 2 underwater weapons, so let's see what we can do down in this sunken dungeon. Maybe we should make more potions. We are up to 16 again. Yeah, we should make at least 2 more health potions. By 16 again, I mean 16 blood drop blossoms. I see it. One of those merfolk is in there. I guess we should also look at the walls here. There could be a button or something around. I hear another. In the past, I think when I... Oh, hello, Etherweed. When I did these, I don't think I had the javelins with me. Or, sorry, the thrusting weapons. So this was quite tricky for me to do. That looks amazing. That looks like crystal armor, which is probably, I think, one of the better armors in the game. Crystal Cuirass. Plus 15 prot, plus 5 health. Putting on this crystal-covered cuirass refreshes the spirits like a good night's sleep. It's 3 more protection, so we'll absolutely give it to Devised. Some actual paladin-looking armor for him now. We'll still hold on to the plate. I'm not intending to take armor 4 with Pad and Fane, but if someone's going to have higher armor, it would be him. But I don't know if he has the strength to wear armor without being bogged down, so I don't think I'm going to do so. But we'll still carry this out to the dungeon with us. Might seem a little mean to kill him, but he'll just block our path eventually, so... And they definitely kill us if they have a chance to do so. The Glass Vault. A large potion, health or mana, vitality potion, and an amulet of some sort. The Steel Vault. Ah, Shield of the Elements, plus 25% resist all. A longsword of some sort, and looks like water bombs, frost bombs. Ring on a string. A golden ring hangs in a simple leather-wound string. Gravity seems to have an unnaturally strong pull on the ring. Faint writing of some unknown language has been masterfully engraved on the outer surface of the ring. You hear ominous whispers seducing you with its power. Blasted. I was prepared to crack open one of the vaults, but the key slipped from my hands. There's no way I'm getting it back to the Zarchon-infested waters. I think this is an Easter egg to the One Ring. And I don't think this does anything else for you. The Golden Vault. A magical staff is there. The Floral Vault. Amulet of Vines. I guess that's earth resistance. A sack probably filled with herbs. And a cloak of some sort. We've also learned there's a gold key down here. Oh, uh-oh. We better go back to him too. I thought we had more time than we probably have, which is to say that I didn't realize where we dropped down. Alright, let's see. Oops, sorry about that fish. I will take you now, though. don't see it in any of those spaces that we've just checked. Okay, if I don't see it very easily in the last few spots we haven't moved into, I will cut the recording, and I'll be back when I found it. You guys probably, of course, saw it already, but I haven't seen it. Okay, I don't see it easily, so everyone, I shall return. Oh, it's literally right here. It's literally the very first spot I dropped down is right where it is. It hasn't been longer than a few seconds. I cut the recording, pivoted the camera down, and saw it right at my feet. How about that? All right. This is, in case you're curious, this is where the key was located. Right there. I feel like there's several good choices here for us to take. That shield is a phenomenal shield. We will want that shield. Oh, you know what? We should probably look for secrets under the water, because there might be more than just that one. We should check all of this, too. Okay, I'll cut the recording yet again and do that off screen. I don't remember what that amulet does. Or that staff. I feel like we could probably use a better staff. So if you're going to stick under the water, you might as well. Okay, let's do this. We'll do the save scumming thing. So, let's see. What are you? And is it only you? Acolyte staff. Wow. Wow. +2 willpower, which isn't itself very good. I mean, it's decent. But it has a Dispel special attack. Hold down attack button to use. The highest of Zaphi priests and priestesses who have ascended beyond mortality wield these magical staves. Alright, we're gonna keep this. That's a keeper, because this lets us deal with those elementals without too much concern. We'll have to come back for the other items here at some later point. Alright, so I guess we'll look on screen. As quick as I think we can get away with it. I see no secret buttons there, so that was this area checked. I think it's a different dungeon that has water in it. That has a bunch of secrets down in the water. Okay, almost done, everyone. So that would be this checked. And I think that was it. So we have this wall to check. Okay, I see nothing. Alright, let's get out of here then. quite a bit of etherweed from that. I think we can probably get away with making a few more energy potions. And everyone, I think that's been about an hour. I can't believe it, but yeah. So not bad. Maybe we should... Okay, how about this? We'll play a little longer. Oh, I like to look at the temple. I don't remember seeing it from this angle before. We will go ahead and try to do... try to reach Twigroot and destroy these elementals. They will not come back if we destroy them. There might be a weapon, actually. That, oh, you know there is. There's a dagger that can hurt them. That does magic damage or something very special. We'll destroy any that are trying to prevent us from getting back to Twigroot. Uh-oh. We actually need to deal with that too. That's a spitter. I hear it. Darn it. I was hoping. We do need some energy, Tim, on him to cast this. Holy crap! Good hit, Pattern Fane. Okay, you said you to get rid of any of them that weren't guarding the path to Twigroot. So I do not see any doing that exact thing. So let's go back over here. The wargs may have respawned, by the way, so we should keep an eye open for them. They did. Let's kill them so we don't have to worry about them. Wow, there's a lot of them. Wow, they have a lot more hit points than they used to have, too. That's annoying. Put all those points into accuracy. Come on, game. I shouldn't have missed 3 in a row. Game seems to be taking a nod from the Diablo 4 video game, where these things are leveling with us. I won't say no, however, to a bunch of extra meats. You know, I haven't had a steak. Oh man, I can't even remember when the last time was I had one. It probably would have been when I went to a steakhouse, which I haven't done since I was dating. Which means that has been at least some 20 years. Yeah, I think 20 years. You're kidding me. That's not all of them. Oh, good 2 hits. Nice critical there, too, Agalea. Okay. Wargs cleared out. Quite a few of them. The Twiggants might have respawned too. Okay, so RE1 Uoko REE Uoe. 1 1 2 3 1 1. Dig. Eyeing you now makes me think you're a mimic. We haven't gotten attacked by a mimic in... Actually, no, we did. We did. We got... a steel armband, another gold key, and a shield potion. Oh, and we also should mark that as searched. We do have 2 other chests, and we have the lockpicks to open them. But I think there might be more in the cemetery. I think we'll unlock this chest, but we'll leave that one there at the moment. I think there are an equal amount of lockpicks to the amount of chests that are present, or a slightly greater number of them to lock chests. Oh wow, that's like no damage. I panicked. Okay, the good news is we can destroy them. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe we shouldn't be making all these little potions, because they don't heal as much as the greater ones will. That was a good hit. 114 damage. Quite variable. Not bad, you two. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, we should be waiting till we're a little higher level in our alchemy to make rank 2 potions. So we'll do that at level 11 maybe for Zifnab. Well, let's level him. So Debestus has reached level 10. I want light weapons 5, armor 4, 3 in concentration, 2 in athletics, and 3 in accuracy by the time we hit level 12. So, let's take... What's your accuracy? 26? I'm going to take a little bit of athletics with him first. For some more hit points. We did get torn up by the undead in the cemetery. And Zifnab... You are supposed to have 4 air magic, 3 concentration, 5 alchemy, 1 evasion possibly, and 5 fire magic. So let's grab another air magic with you. I didn't realize you only had 2. That explains why we couldn't cast some of those spells. So is this... invisibility. As long as we are not directly in front of a enemy, I do not believe it will see us. Doesn't last that long, though. I can think before we end this, we'll also spend this key. Oh, but do I spend it here? That shield is very good. But there is also a crystal shield. I think the crystal shield heals the user. Maybe we actually don't take the resistance shield. Maybe we'll just hold on to this key at the moment. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, what does this do? +1 protection, +1 strength, steel armband. I think in the end, I wouldn't mind you having another point of strength, Aglia. Aglia. Because, well, the 3% crit is very nice, but also I do not like that resist shock penalty. Yeah, I don't want you having... Well, it's only 6 shock you're losing. Unfortunately, Belduke, I will not be able to ask your opinions to what we should wear, because by the time this video goes up on my channel, if I am uploading every other day, I might have actually beaten the game at the rate that I'm recording. I think strength is probably better. It's more consistent damage. Yeah, it's 1 more min, 1 more max damage. I'd rather have that than the crit. Or at least at this moment, I would rather have that than the crit. Alright, everyone. So, I'm just going to do some inventory management stuff now. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.